Brittany, and welcome to Lobster Claws Recovery. It's another fine day in South Miami, and we're heading down to South Beach, 20s in Collins Avenue. It's a bit foggy this morning, and we are going to be doing a combination of on the beach, towel line, and skin diving, assuming it's not too rough. Weather reports indicate otherwise, not rough. So that's the plan. Well, good morning, and we're on the beach. I'm trying not to shake the camera. As you can see, it's a strange day. The water is absolutely flat calm. Our goal is similar to the last time, at least to start. I do not want to be doing this all morning on the upper beach. I would like to see some sun come up before I start in the water. So let's get to it. Well, it didn't take long for the competition to show up. I don't think he's been here, or at least not yet. Like I said, just because he didn't find anything doesn't mean you're not going to find anything. The White's TDI Beach Hunter will be, you'll find out. We'll just leave it as a hanger. And then we will be coming in here with some competitive metal detectors and seeing what they find. I'm just cursorily going through here around the chairs. I'm not trying to make a federal production out of it. Sand's quiet for the moment. I'm trying to not go too fast. I did not bring the Howdy Beach scoop with me. We're on target. This is going to be imperfect, but I'll do my best. I put another filter in here. It and a magnet. So there's the magnet. Yeah, it's a little rough. Not perfect. Yeah, I don't like it. That's it. Trash. It's like the head of a nail or something. Take your trash. Close your hole. Perfection doesn't count, but you should try to close your holes. You don't need to groom the beach. Nobody expects that. That guy, he's like just sort of cursorily going through here. I'm going to try to be more thorough. I need to move down is what I need to do, because I'm trying to sort of be where they would put the chairs. They haven't got to it yet. They'll be out here soon enough. like busy little beavers, hitting it at 100 miles an hour. And if you don't believe it, we'll see. Now I have the Garrett Sea Hunter, a 2 detector. I do like this detector more than I thought I would for on the beach. It does a very good job of pulling up deep targets. This has a 10 by 14 inch monocoil. The monocoil implies that it does not discriminate on iron, which can be to your advantage because one example was when I was on Hollywood Beach, I ended up pulling up no less than, and I know this sounds like utter BS, but I lay them out on the table and photograph it. 6 1943 pennies, all steel, including one that, what's the word? Oh, I think a 1943 D from the Denver Mint. And I just think that's the coolest thing. And I was like, well, how the hell is that? The only thing I can come up with is that if people have been going over that area all this time, and those pennies are just as old as my mom, all right? Like, how are they doing that? All right? So I'm thinking they're discriminating out those VDI ranges. I say, if you're on the lower beach, you should probably not be discriminating out anything because you don't know what it is. You know? It's metal detecting, but there's another word for it. It's treasure hunting. You are hunting for treasure. You don't know what you have. What if it's treasure? I don't know. I clean up those pennies. I mean, I think I might just put them up, and you get proof that pulse induction detectors can be your friend. At the very least, if you're going to run a VDI, don't run any discrimination. And if you get a hit, dig it up. Don't guess. If you're that good at guessing, you should probably be wearing a magician's hat and doing fortune telling. All right. So we're doing turns, and the only thing I'm going to say here is that I'm trying to do them slowly and methodically. See, there's one of my prints from the coil, and it's no big deal, but I did find a penny in a very close area to where that guy was detecting. So my point is like, don't be so sure you're not going to find anything just because somebody else went over it. And they're putting out the lounge chairs. See, there they are. Nothing stops these guys. We're going to move down. I'm going to try to get something done before they close it all off. I'm not keen on getting into the water until I have a bit more light. I have a bit of a fear of sharks, but it's also about being able to see, although it should be okay. All right, we're looking for a target. I'm in these guys' way. Whose way? Their way. That must have bounced out or something.
Yeah, you got like 3 hours. Shoot, we got like 2.5 hours. Where you going? I gave me like at 1. Well, man, he put me at 2. I should have won 30. He put me at 2 because, bro, I always come late. Then why you already?
Bottle cap. I see it, little bastard. If people did not throw their trash everywhere, it would be so much easier. I know that's funny, but, and I know the reality is something else. Got that too. All right, we're gonna just go in front of the chase lounges. And I'm gonna just start working my way down. We're gonna do this for a bit. We have the sun coming out. I'll be doing this for no more than an hour, and then gonna get in the water for a bit. See how that goes. I'm trying to get some definition of where the sandbars are at. Sandbars by definition tend to shift around. Sandbars are a good indicator of where people may have been. People tend to like to do that. They go out to the sandbars. See, he's down there detecting, right? And they're closing him off. Okay, we're on a target, so we'll leave it on film. I think I heard it click on the... Yeah, there it is. Ho! Husky. Huh? I could use a utility knife. It looks like it's going to be the find of the day. Unless I get jewelry. This thing's fresh. It's not that fresh. But, let's see. Hot, not rusted. So cool. Somebody just dropped this. Now, that's a pulse detector. It would have been iron, right? Well, it's still a cool target. Is it treasure? Yeah. Not to be funny, but I'll get utility out of it. It's a utility knife, get it? Matter of fact, I'll put it in my box in the stuff I take to the beach. So I'll take it home, give it a and I'm pressing on here, but I have a time limit. I want to get ready to get in the water pretty soon, half hour. So I'm just gonna make my way to the lower beach, do some of that, and then we're done with this aspect of today's detecting. Well, these guys really turned it over. You see? I don't know. If you have a detector that's not deep, water is cold. We're doing a random search, so I think it is right. I say it all the time, say it again. You're not going to get it all. You're just not. So, suck it up, Buttercup. Detect what you can, leave the rest. So this is kind of cool. We have 4 ships. What are they? Well, 3 of them are cruise ships. The one in the back is a container ship. It's got 20 and 40-foot steel shipping containers on it. That's the one in the back. These 3 are in queue to get into the port, which is about 30 blocks, 40 blocks south of where I'm at, city blocks. Where that big tall building is down there, something like that. Isn't that cool? So they're queued up to come in. It's a very busy port. It's possible they're waiting for the harbor master to actually send a guide boat out. Port of Miami's deep. Wasn't always deep. Matter of fact, they used to have mangroves and there was no entrance. And then federal government, we're on a target, federal government dredged it out and it went from like 2 feet to 100 feet. Not all at once. We're on a target. the last target before I go prep for the water.